Congrats.
Hi, everybody! Official first Canadian day. Full day. Oh my god, hi, everybody. I'm a Canadian citizen now. It's kind of crazy. It's really crazy, actually, to think about. I think for me, it hasn't quite set. Miles. Miles. Miles? Miles. There. He's here now, chat. Alright, but the one thing I really like, this is such a small thing, but as soon as you open this package, the frilly stuff is literally Miles's color. I love this attention to detail. It's the Miles fuchsia suit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So if we push that all aside,
Hey, Miles.
Ace Attorney Investigations. That's him. That's Miles Edgeworth. I'm ignoring everybody else in this fucking photo.
Congrats on the Canadian citizenship, Chris Hall. Also, fuck yeah, Miles Edgeworth.
Okay. I'm so excited to open this. Okay, so here we go. It's my first time seeing what's inside. Oh, shit. There's an evidence tape to be opened by authorized personnel. It's upside down. The tape is upside. Oh god, my mic is back here. The tape is upside down, but that actually has like evidence taped it shut. That's so cute. That's actually so cute. I love it. All right, being careful. All right, I finally get to open it. I don't know this person, so I'm covering them up. Oh, do I get to read this out loud? Oh my god, wait, I have not seen this Miles art before. This art of Miles? I've never seen this. Is this new for this package? Have y'all seen this? Does this exist? I don't know what this is. Anyway, sorry, I'm just trying not to freak out right now. Okay, I will read what it says. It says, greetings. If you have received this package, the esteemed court has elected you to serve as a special investigator on behalf of the truth. Steel your resolve, dear investigator, and alloy yourself in the impenetrable armor of logic and deduction, so this kit may serve as your steadfast ally while you navigate the cryptic labyrinth of deceit. Contained within are items meticulously selected to aid you in your pursuit of the truth. Remember, dear investigator, that investigative prowess lies not in material possession, but in the application of intellect and integrity. Let these articles act as heralds of your station and responsibilities, and may you utilize your platform to inspire others to seek truth and uphold righteousness. Go forth, dear investigator, and let your exploits shine as beacons of justice in a world shrouded by deception. Yours in the pursuit of truth, Miles Edgeworth. Signed, Miles Edgeworth. Excuse me. This is peak. From the man himself. Look at this. I'll try to give you guys a... On the bottom, it is signed M.E. The man himself. That's... I'm going crazy. Alright, now that we have read that... The first thing we open is, the first thing we open is this. Oh my god, the detail is insane. I'm sorry, I'm going crazy over this level of detail, y'all. So, this is like, here, I think I can untape this at least. Is this like an updated autopsy report? I don't know. Okay, so... It's an evidence bag as wrapping! Literally an evidence bag, that's amazing! This is so good! Like, actually, a full-ass evidence. That's great. I could not possibly be any happier than I am in this moment. Oh my gosh. How do I open it? How do you open an evidence bag? I need an updated autopsy report. You know, to this day, there has only been one updated autopsy report. I do not get how this meme is so big. Miles Edgeworth has only updated one, singular one autopsy report in every game that I've played so far. One time! How do I open this? I'm trying really hard to not destroy the bag because it's so good. How do I really don't want to. I'm trying my best. You only need to do it one time. Okay. Just one time is enough for the meme to stick. I am so nervous to cut this up. Oh my gosh. Even the back, dude, it's crazy. Ah, the detail, even in the packaging, is insane. I actually want to keep the evidence bag. Is that sad? I actually want to keep it. All right, so what is in the evidence bag? I don't know. So in the evidence bag, I still can't open it. Oh my god. How does one open this fucker? Sheesh. I guess you're not supposed to open an evidence bag in real life, right? You would too? It's literally just a bag. But it's so good. I didn't even get to any other things in this package. Oh my god. I'm trying to be very careful opening this because I don't want to damage it. I have like a tiny hole that I opened and I'm trying to use that to open the rest of it nice and carefully. This is so hard. Okay, I think I got it now though. Evidence bag. It will not be damaged, not on my account. Okay. I need my lawyer power, clearly. All right, so what is in this package? I think I have opened it enough. There we go, it's open. Oh. Oh my god, it's embossed in the leather. Oh. All right, we open it. What's inside? Oh, it's like a... Oh, it has new binder smell. You guys know that smell. Like new shoe smell, kind of smells the same. Oh. So this is just like a notepad. They're all the same page. I know I can pull it out of here. Hold on. I know I can. It's just kind of the last page is stuck in here, but I know it's not. It shouldn't be glued in. I'll show you the notebook though. So it's just like a big old notepad that every page is like that. Oh my god. Is this my new theory notebook? Do I write down my crystal theories in this forever? Like, I can't believe that this is happening. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. One of the pages came off. I literally just got the first item out. All right, so this is item number 1. Beautiful, beautiful notebook, and then these easily rip off, but huh. I am not okay. This is literally the first item and it's so nice. I'm a goner. I'll write my Ace Attorney theories in it. You know what? I will. Let's see what else is in the package, okay? So this is the first item. We're not done. We're gonna take a moment to even appreciate the tissue paper. I don't know who these people are, but they even have the tissue paper themed. But this is the amount of detail in these packages is insane. I'm keeping the paper. Okay. Oh no, this whole thing is covered in evidence bags. I have to do it again. I was hoping for this! Yes! Yes! You know... Oh my god! Yes! Court is now in session! This evidence bag has a gavel! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Carefully opening evidence bag. Wait, this one's already open. Oh my god. Oh! No shot! This has my name on it! I'm gonna fucking cry. Crystal! I did not know that they were doing this! That's my goddamn name on a gavel! That's insane! Oh my god, I'm gonna cry! Oh my god. That is wild to see my name on it. Usually these PR packages are not individualized like that. Okay? Usually they are not. So there are 30 of these packages sent out to various people, and I am one of 30, and this has my goddamn name on it. Oh my god. That is insane. I didn't expect that. Look. Shit, that's my name. You know, it's crazy. This year has been insane. Flown out to New York for Metaphor. Flown out to LA twice for Anime Expo, Yakuza event, and Square Enix Final Fantasy XIV event. But only in this moment do I feel like I have made it. I feel like I have made it. Only now. Wow. You guys want to hear it? streams from now on. What the fuck? Dom, you want to see this? It has my name on it. What the fuck? Look at that. I didn't expect my name. Oh gosh. That's crazy. We're not done. There's still more in here. I'm just crying. Yeah, 30. That's it. The stream is now in session. There you go. Focus camera. Okay, but wait, there's more. I should have opened the gavel. I should have waited for last on that. I didn't realize. Okay, but there's more. There's more. Okay, let's just pull everything out of here. So there's still one more evidence bag. There is this. There is whatever that is, and I think that's it. More frilly stuff and another tissue paper. All right, let's open up the last of the things. All rise. Jesus. Oh, okay, anyway, I cannot get over this gavel. Okay. All right, tube. I have a tube. I'm guessing it's a poster? I don't know how to open it. Yeah, probably just a poster of the game. Hold on, I need to blow my nose because I started crying. I can't. Oh, this gavel is gonna get a lot of use. Maybe that's why they sent it to me, because they know I'm gonna fucking use it. Classic poster. Just a good old poster. Time to hang that up right away. It's crazy. I cannot believe this. I've gotten PR packages before, but I've never gotten something personalized in any of my packages before. That's nuts. That's like, my brain can't fathom that. Okay. So we have our notebook. Okay. Whatever this is, it's some sort of fabric thing. I don't know what this tag means, but it says King of Prosecutors. But that doesn't tell me what it is, so. They didn't ask me for a t-shirt size, so I don't think it's a t-shirt. Normally, when they send you these things, they ask, oh, it is a t-shirt, but they didn't ask me my size. Oh, well, it's fine, it's fine. Aw, this also came out of it. Did I miss something else? That fell out of this bag, so I'm like self-conscious that I missed something else. Okay. Okay, so it is a t-shirt. Oh. Hello. Hello. Hello, it's Miles Edgeworth. Hello, look at him. Oh my god. It's very big, but good thing I'm a seamstress. I will take this shirt in. It actually doesn't even have a size. I guess it's like one size fits most kind of deal. Shirt made in Guatemala. 100% cotton. There actually is no size on it. That's why they didn't ask me my size then. Ugh. Put the shirt on the Majima cutout. No. He looks great. He looks real good. All right, 2 more things in this package. I do not know what this is. It looks like a bunch of stickers. And also, is this gonna be an actual badge? This is like a little tiny, like what could possibly be in this tiny little bag other than a prosecutor badge, right? Right? Oh! Never mind, it wasn't. But I already have a prosecutor badge, so I don't need another one. But I don't know what this symbol is. I don't even know which way you're supposed to look at. I don't know what this is, but I have it. And then I have a pin that says Eureka. I have a Eureka and a thing. But wait, there's more. This is filled with stickers. I want to put this on my PC. Decorate my PC with these stickers. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, whoever this chick is, 3 stickers of different expressions. I'm trying not to look, so I'm just like showcasing them. Wow, look, you can, wow, that's crazy. It's crazy, chat. And then, of course, you have Miles stickers. Oh my god. Don't mind me, I'm just like crying. So you got like, you know, the classic. Oh my god. Oh, look at him, chat, look at him. And the classic objection. And then a sticker for Ace Attorney Investigations. This is insane. So that's 7 stickers and 2 pins in this little bag that they had. And there is one more thing in this package. I'm putting everything back in the original packaging because I am nervous. Pins going back in this little bag. Okay. One more thing. Whatever is in this evidence bag. I don't know. Oh no, the sticky. No, the sticky. God damn it, curse this sticky evidence bag! My god. Imagine it's a chess set. It's too small. Although there are like miniature ones. I have been dying for a nice chess set. Like in my future house, it's really silly. But like I really want like a personalized, really nice chess set. Alright, well, I got a black box, everybody. That's it. It's just a blank, black, empty box. Not the black box. There's a brand on it? Calmer. Don't know what that is. So let's open it. These are fancy. I'm afraid, dude. This feels like too fancy. Like I can't pick up the goddamn pen. Oh, oh. Of course they say Capcom on them. I don't know if it's gonna focus. You will focus. No, no, you're not gonna focus. No, okay. Maybe now. God damn it. There we go. Capcom. It's one of those where you twist it for it to come out. That's a thick ass pen, man. What the hell? I am unworthy. Why are these pens in such an epic box? Why?
Objection, Twitch. Your ad stinks.
Yeah, you tell, Twitch. Your ads stink. Time to sub to Crystal. No, thank you so much for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Wait, what the fuck is the difference between these? Wait, what? I'm so confused. So this one, it comes out at the top. The tip is covered. They're just different styles of pens. Oh, yeah, buddy, that's what the ink is for. Midnight blue ink with an actual... Damn, okay. Oh, they're magnetic. Nice. Okay, well, I can now learn how to... I've tried to use this before. I don't know if anybody else has, like, tried the old-fashioned pens, right? It's hard. You know, I used to think that you just, like, you know, you dip it in the ink and then you just write. But it's not that simple. I tried it once, and I felt like an idiot. It's harder than it looks. Or maybe I was just too dumb back then. But... that's a nice blue. Oh, I feel like it's not going to come across in the lighting here, but it's like the way the light shines on it, you can kind of get a glimmer of like the really blue, the royal blue ink. You can kind of see it. But when that light hits it, oh, that ink looks good. It's pretty. Very, very pretty color. Okay, well, that is the last thing in this package that Miles Edgeworth personally sent me. That's insane. Phoenix blue. Oh, that's really cute. I cannot believe this. I have a personalized gavel. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's hard to get over that. All right, chat. We have to play Ace Attorney now. Oh, God. I'll take a picture of everything later. It's so funny that I'm keeping these evidence bags. I'm keeping the evidence bags. This is really silly, but they're so funny that they put everything inside of those. That's so beautiful. And I have this amazing... Shoo! I feel like I should write in here for all of my theories from now on. And I should use a new pen. Wait. I should use my official pen to write in this, right? Right? So let's just use a normal one, not the ink one, because I'll fuck that up. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I think these are different types of pens. This one might be like, Oh! Oh, it's so pretty. It's like a pretty blue. all the ink is so pretty. Pretty blue ink. I'm just like drawing squibbles, but yeah, it's like a bright ass royal blue. Hey, that's Phoenix's color. That's cute. Do you think like, is this like Edgeworth lore? Miles Edgeworth lore is that he purposefully uses pens that are Phoenix's blue color. You can use any other ink color, by the way. I'm just saying. We can add that to the list of gay evidence. Ugh. Alright, chat, let me be real. I would not be here unboxing this insane package if it was not for you guys. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching my streams. Thank you for watching my Ace Attorney playthrough. Hopefully enjoying it, having a good time. It's so hard to think that I get these things, you know? Like, my brain can't fathom getting an insane gift like this for a character that I absolutely adore and love with my whole ass. Crazy. Crazy. Thank you so much. And if anybody from Capcom or is watching, I am unworthy. But thank you so much. I am definitely gonna use this. This is now the official Ace Attorney playthrough book. All of the theories are going in here. So thank you so much, everybody. Ugh. My goodness. And if you thought, by the way, that my Miles Edgeworth content is gonna be done soon, you are sorely mistaken. This is not even my final form. Not even my final form. Insane. So a lot has happened in the last 3 days. Just to summarize briefly here. I completed my oh, hold on, this song is a little bit too intense for stream right now. I completed my You Laugh, You Lose challenge yesterday. I did it. That was a big feat. And then yesterday I got Canadian citizenship. And then 2 days ago I received this package, but I didn't open it until today. But like, this has been quite the past couple days, man. Absolutely crazy. Sophronia. Ah! All these emotions today are wild. Sophronia, thank you so much for $25 donation. I really appreciate that. And also the donations coming in on YouTube Super Chat.
We'll be right back. Tipped 20 euros.
Oh.
We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you either. You deserve it all. Threy tipped $5. All rise. The Court of the Ace Attorney is now in session. The Honorable Judge Crystal is now presiding.
Thank you so much for the 20 euro donation and the $5 donation. I really appreciate it. But yeah, the whole citizenship thing hasn't sunk in yet. I cried a little bit during my ceremony yesterday. I could talk a little bit about that because it's a very unique experience, a citizenship ceremony. It was like 2 hours long. And basically we enter the Zoom call because this citizenship ceremony is done through Zoom virtually now. And there were about 150 applicants there getting citizenship yesterday. I think 3 of them didn't make it because they said there was 147. But there were numbers. I saw a person that was numbered 149, so I guess 3 people didn't make it. But regardless, the first hour and 15 minutes was so awkward because everybody's sitting in a Zoom call and just being quiet, and we're just waiting for an hour and 15 minutes. They had to go through each person and like pull each person into a separate room and then verify ID, verify who we were, and then do like a ritual of cutting up our PR card on camera. So we did that and then waited longer for everybody to go through the same process. Once everybody goes through that in private chats, we then get 2 videos. The first video they showed us was like, how do I describe it? The first video was kind of like a tourist video. It showcased everything about Canada from like coast to coast and like the national sites. I recognized a lot of places in the video just to get you hyped about Canada. It was really cute. And then the second video was tailored toward appreciating the indigenous people that live here as well, which I thought was a very nice sentiment. And then after that, we had to take the oath of citizenship. So taking the oath of citizenship is really weird in Canada because you swear allegiance to King Charles III, which is so weird. It's so weird. So the oath of citizenship we recited was like, I swear loyalty and allegiance to the sovereign King Charles III and his supporters and something something. It was really weird because like we forget that Canada still runs this way. It's a constitutional monarch. Really weird. So that was strange, but like after you recite the oath of citizenship, then you are an official citizen. Once after we read that, that's the final step. So at that moment, I was a Canadian citizen, and then they sent us like a pre-recorded video of the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau sending basically congratulating us for becoming a citizen. That was a nice little video. What else? Yeah, at that point they just kind of like explained the process of how to get our passports and like the very final paper that we needed to send in to them. So I'll get my Canadian passport here in a few weeks, and yeah, crazy. It was a very weird and very special ceremony, but it's done now. I'm official now. Ugh. I'm basically like the judge's brother. Does me having a gavel mean that I'm the judge's brother? Oh, yeah. I'm Canadian Mickey Judge. Yeah. Hi everybody. It's me, Judge Mickey. Court is now in session. I am the Canadian judge now. I can be. Also, another like small sentiment that I actually really like. I think it is still a law in America that the president has to be born and raised in the US to be president. That's like one of the rules for some reason. But I actually like in our ceremony, they emphasize that as a new Canadian citizen, you can do anything. If you want to run for office and be the prime minister in the future, you can. There's no restrictions on that. I never quite got why the US does that. Like, you have to, like, why do you have to be born in the US to be a president? Like, I don't know. I feel like immigrants should be also allowed, like, if you're a new citizen. I don't get it. But I liked that sentiment that they said. It just made me feel like, yeah, I can do anything. I don't know. It just made me feel like I truly could do anything I wanted in this country, and it's accepted, you know. Not that I would ever do something like that, but it reminded me that the US has that rule that I never really understood personally. Preserving American blood. I think it's bad in my opinion, but I think that, yeah, new citizens should have every right to do that. I mean, I also would argue that, like, if you're a new citizen to a country, you are more of a citizen than the people that were born in that country. That is of my highest opinion, because becoming a citizen of a country, I had to work for 6 years to obtain this. I had to work really fucking hard. So that makes immigrants inherently more loyal to a country, because being born in the country, you don't have to do shit. And a lot of times you don't give a crap about, nor do you ever think about your citizenship to a country. It's not something you think about when you're born here. But immigrants, man, they have like a different mindset, because you work so hard for that privilege. It's such a stressful and hard process. So, man, maybe one day they'll get rid of that stupid rule, but I highly doubt it. Just some food for thought from the ceremony. But yeah, besides that, I did actually wear my Miles Edgeworth suit at the ceremony. As I said I would. And I have no shame. I did it though. No, you think that people in government play video games? Nah, no way. They definitely don't. So they didn't know that I was secretly cosplaying. But it's a nice ass suit, okay? It's a nice ass suit. Miles Edgeworth is Canadian. Oh man. Jesus. Ace Attorney is real, y'all. Can you believe it? Just so we're clear, it's safe to, like... It feels weird, like, really going on this thing. Like, I don't want to break it. But it's made for that, right? Like, it's made... This thing is made to be hit. So I shouldn't worry about it? I'm just so self-conscious. Like, I genuinely don't want to ruin this shit. Why did you originally move to Canada? Because I wanted to. Me and Dom joke about it all the time that I moved to Canada for him, but I actually had decided that I wanted to move to Canada before I met Dom. And then Dom was just a happy accident. I was trying to figure out how to move to Canada, and then I met Dom. And yeah, so I basically am only in a relationship with Dom to move to Canada. Yeah. I mean, the timing is so sus, right? Clearly. But, yeah, no, it's weird, because, like, I don't know if anybody has had this feeling before, but has anyone ever experienced, like, visiting a place, and there's, like, a saying that, like, your heart is left behind? Because that was me. Like, the first time I went to Montreal, it was in 2016. I went on a 10-day vacation to Montreal. And I loved it so much that after I left that vacation, I was like, I want to move here. Because it was a city that I could envision myself living in long term. Like, leaving Montreal was painful because I was like, man, I adore this city and everything about it. So I just was trying to figure out how to move to Montreal ever since 2016. That's the only explanation I really have, honestly. It's just, I loved it so much. You've been to 2 places that I'd love to move so far? Yeah, it's different though, because like I've vacationed in a lot of places, but Montreal was the first place I could actually envision myself living there long term. Because I love a lot of cities that I've been to, but I couldn't imagine myself living there. But there was something about Montreal that I saw that I was like, yeah, this is like a really livable and nice city. And ever since then, just tried. It's just, I love Montreal so much. As all of my dance videos, I think, are filmed in Montreal. Except for like a few of them, but I think like 90% of my dance videos are filmed in Montreal because I love the city so much. Every time I go to film, I have to go there. You just bought Visions of Mana thanks to your stream last week? That is such a high compliment. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoy Visions of Mana. I hope I get the time to play more of it later. I really liked what we played so far, Visions of Mana. But anyway, that's my spiel. We've had quite the intro today. Sorry for like the extra long intro, but let's go play some Ace Attorney not investigations. I'm riding on the hype. There's so much good shit, man. Mwah. Mwah. Man, I cannot get over this. Anyway, I need to play the game. All right, so I have my gavel ready. I have my pen ready to take some theory notes. I have my binder ready. Everything labeled Ace Attorney investigations. I'm so ready. Let's fucking go. I am now ready for every Ace Attorney game that I ever play from now on. Which at this point there's only 3 more, which I'm trying not to think about because I'll cry. All right, we've had good music though this whole time. Let me get this back on here. There we go. Until Ace Attorney 7, yeah. Until Ace Attorney 7. Alrighty, here we go. Let's do this. Let's finish up case number 3, which case 3 has actually been really nice. I've been thoroughly enjoying this case a lot. Oh, that sound. Oh, I can do that now. I can do that now. Oh. I feel so powerful. Okay. Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? Ah, certainly. I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with this trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion. Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just need to take another look at that speech that you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this? Very well. If that's all that you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Sykes. It's the smile. It's the smile. Oh yeah, we have the Layton crossover game as well. But I want to play Professor Layton first before that. I know I don't need to, but I want to. We need to find some sort of evidence that shows this speech was pre-recorded. Oh, I should look at my evidence. It's been 2 very hectic days. So I might be a little bit rusty now. So we have the lecture hall, we have the voice print analysis. This tape is about 10 minutes and 35 seconds of noise recording further testing. So the noise. Testing is underway regarding signs of post-recording editing. So this will probably be what we need. And then there's these photos, and then the burnt fragments with the incinerator, the blood on the banner, this scrap of paper, the Lady Justice. Identified as a fake, Professor Means used Hugh to pass it on to the police. Okay. Courts planner. I don't think that's going to be relevant anymore, but yeah, we should be good. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll go. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. Oh no, I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was. Z. Wake me up when this is over. Inside, I just imagine Blackwell being like, wake me up. Wake me up inside! I feel like that song goes great with him. Hey, no fair! The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult... ... Ah, you there, wake up, pay attention. Huh? I'm awake! Isn't that right, Your Honor? What? I'm awake too, wide awake, see? Simon's asleep! First he walks out of the courtroom like a fucking Giga Chad, and then he just falls asleep in the courtroom. I love him. Once again, our pure white lady justice will be watching over all of you today. Pay attention and you may make a difference one day. Now, let the mock trial begin. That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes. Are you sure it was like tears or like they were like, oh... He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears. There it is. Fucking Apollo. Listen, Sykes to know, if you have subjected me to this epic study and tedium without purpose, Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out. But you were asleep the whole time! Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech? Could I hear that last part again? Once again, our pure white lady of justice will be watching over. Okay. There! I finally found what we needed. Professor Means, I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this? Take that! The professor said that the pure white lady of justice would be watching over them. But the lady justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be. I'm not sure I could wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity. I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, it's true that this statue is pure white, but it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement. Oh, well, that's a shame on every account. Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. Meaning, the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if he'd been present.
Yo, I just woke up and saw the Discord. Congratulations on your citizenship.
Oh, thank you so much, Lori, for the 6 months. I appreciate it. I'm a Canadian. It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight.
Objection!
Oversight my ass. The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like? Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded. We have our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall. No, wait! There's gotta be something that can prove that the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, the speech started here and ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. It was only a little over 10 minutes. I feel like it went on forever. Oh, that's 10 minutes and 35 seconds. Exactly. Oh, I see now. How'd you figure out how long it was? Easy, there's a timestamp. All you have to do is subtract the time the speech started from and the time it ended. The speech goes from 10-minute mark to 20:35. Wait a second, I could swear I've seen the same interval of time listed among the evidence. Oh, come on. Game, please. Maybe there's a way to use the speech time to show that it was pre-recorded.
Take that!
Game be like, I'm gonna spell out every little thing for you in case you can't do some basic math. I would like the court to take a look at this. And this is the voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belonged to our client. Yes, but didn't we establish that the voice on tape recorder was a fabrication? We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there. Noise? Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased. And what do you think to hope to prove by that? The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. Sorry, I'm just like waving my gavel around. This might be me all day. This is just like, this is my bunk. Oh, I can like bunk chat. Is that threatening to do that? Bonk. If you guys are ever bad, you get the official bonk. And I mean official, cause that's my fucking name on there, bruh. Like you gotta get bonked. Gavel bonk. And what did the timestamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech? That would be exactly 10. Now let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Do they really need to explain all this? Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 2035. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone. Subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:30. Oh my god. Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds, the same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech had been where the noise is now.
Silence!
Oh, God. You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers.
Objection!
But is it really just numbers? The lab is continuing the study of the tape. So far, they found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a little bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. The police are analyzing the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Now I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording by pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not gonna get away with it. Not on my watch. Tell him, Athena! Miss Sykes? Oh, he mad. Oh, bro, he mad. Oh, bro, he mad. I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Chat, what's his methodology? I think I forgot what it was. Man, something related to his name, something. I'm sure you guys know it. You may have heard it once or twice before. If you need a flashback, I can maybe provide that. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened. All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony. Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth. The truth. His methodology is that he is a bitch. Tell him! Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and mean what I say by all means. I think I got that. Professor Means' testimony. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important, and by necessity, secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. Huh? Oh my, so you're saying the defendant threatened you? This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true. On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teaching that states the end justifies... Oh man, I was just gonna say, I think I forgot about that statement. I am so glad that the game brought it back up again. I don't believe you! When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends, the witnesses? Correct, Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three of them walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking. Oh my god. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. You, no doubt, have high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. The dark age of the law! But alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means. I am so sick of hearing that phrase. Based Athena.
Mr. God Complex tipped $5. I think I need to watch the video again just to make sure.
Mr. God Complex. Gotta love that one. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. It truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth, if it's victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality. Fuck you. Not on my watch, nor Miles Edgeworth. Dude, you cannot tell me that Mr. Miles Edgeworth is looking at what's going on with this system and is okay with it, bitch. He's a changed man. He should be flying back to America and fixing this with Phoenix. That does it. He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law, it's up to me to fight it. That's right, Athena! Why so silent, Sykes to know? Something the matter. This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let the evidence do the talking. Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify this situation. No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Oh, damn, girl. Okay, what a power statement. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and by necessity. I doubt our client would have come to you with something like that. You have a point there. If only Professor Court had been alive, I suspect that Juniper would have gone to her instead. So our client came to you to talk to you after Professor Court was dead? Let's go through this step by step, shall we? First, Juniper came to me that day. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial.
Hold it!
Who's Miles Edgeworth? Chat, he's alive. And maybe never to appear ever again, but at least we have Ace Attorney Investigations coming out, am I right? Are you suggesting it was our client who told you to fake an alibi? You had every reason to be surprised. I too was shocked when she told me that. Simply put, Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect that badly. 4 out of 10. I'll get better for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the sponsored stream. So I'll work on the ad reads for tomorrow. They're gonna be so good tomorrow. I'm gonna blow your socks right off your feet, chat. Is he kidding me? That lie couldn't be further from the truth. The problem is, how am I gonna expose it? It was an earnest request from an outstanding student. How could I possibly have refused? Yes, it's coming out tomorrow. Oh my god. I'm a quit. That's just it. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent. Oh.
Pikes Peak Audio tipped $5. Aristotle means would fail the test to become Canadian, unable to actually complete the vows of the oath of citizenship.
Oh, that's actually true, I think. Thank you, Pikes, for the $5 super chat. He would not be able to complete the oath of citizenship, no. It's true. It's true. Do you consider that a threat? Yes, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands on to. Miss Sykes, you must realize that you too are being used by Juniper. What? Your Honor, I ask that you too do not let her feigned weakness and innocence fool you. Wow, buddy. Juniper Woods is clever, quite clever, and extremely tough. And perhaps most important of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings.
Objection!
Your Honor, the witness's testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character. Very well, objection sustained. So be it. Nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable. Okay. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. Wow, okay.
Hold it! How could you overlook such a threat? As a teacher, it's your duty to discipline students.
Yes, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder and that she hadn't meant to threaten me. Really? Please do explain. Long had I waited for a student who would embody my teachings. Does the witness realize what he is saying? Surely you must see the true meaning in my words. I am merely stating true to what I teach, and my methods are but a reflection of the times. Wow, his way of thinking is really warped, but I haven't heard of any inconsistencies yet. I wouldn't be so sure. The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony, the more likely we'll see inconsistencies between his actions and words. It is a dark age in which we live. Oh my god, the dark age of the law? The law of the dark age? And there is much I would like to say on the matter. When I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do.
You were trying to protect our client. Yeah, right. He'll say anything to pin the blame on Junie.
What a frightful look. I would ask that you not glare at me so. I've nothing but admiration for how Juniper was willing to go as far as to threaten me. That is why I am protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student.
Liar! You're trying to pin the blame on her. How am I going to show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking?
You cannot possibly overturn my claims, so isn't it about time that you admitted defeat? After all, if my unassailable logic is not truth, then what is?
If he thinks I'm gonna give in to his pack of lies, he's got another thing coming. I'm gonna find a hole in his testimony if it's the last thing that I do. Even though he's rotten to the core, he's a total pro. I mean, that all made perfect sense. Yeah, but you can't believe a word that he says. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip up on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with his actual actions. Okay, let's take a look at the court record for a second. I feel like this is a little bit of a tricky one. So we have this evidence that Professor Means used Hugh to pass it on to the police. But that is basically supporting his "and justifies the means" statement. But that's not against... Okay, so the other thing I was thinking about was the mock trial script was one that court picked out because it followed the truth principle that they followed. And the other script was thrown out. Well, not thrown out, but it was booby-trapped. And that script was the one that was with Professor Means' teachings. So I wonder if I can just present the script that was chosen, because this is how Junie truly feels. This whole script. Let me see if there's anything in here. The body was moved to the quad to make it look like an archery club member had shot the victim with an arrow. Ugh, unfortunately, I don't think this is gonna help. There's nothing really in here on, like, how she feels. So the Lady Justice was found broken on stage. That has nothing to do with it. Okay. So that's not going to be any of this evidence. It might be the tape recorder or the script. I don't think it can be anything else. So let's see what statement we have here. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important, and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial.
Objection!
I'm not confident about that. Okay, no, it didn't work. Damn it! Oh, I can't smack my gavel. If I smack my gavel too many times, I'm gonna confuse the heck out of Dom. He's gonna keep coming out here like, why is someone knocking on our door? Crash and burn! Okay, she asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi. It's either the second or the fourth statement, I think. But I'm leaning toward it being this one. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Could I present possibly the no? Just looking at, like, the space, if he was able to do that without being seen, but yeah, no, that kind of doesn't make sense. Why would you do that, though? Oh, I hate this man. Can we just kill this man? Is that okay? I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. You can do it, thanks for the permission. I just want to commit a little murder.
And then this guy won't smile at me anymore, which is fucking fantastic. Why would she out herself, though, in this voice print analysis? How does that make sense?
Objection!
Oh, it didn't work. All right, we're gonna use the handy dandy consult because I'm not actually sure this is the statement that we're supposed to be using here. Bailiff, kill this man. Now, anytime I think of the bailiff, I think about that stupid Nico thing that he showed me before. God. Oh my god. This guy. It's the last statement? Oh. When I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. What? Really? Whack his pee-pee. Ooh. But I don't think he has one. I don't think he has one. Like, do you think that Professor Means actually has a dick? My bet's on no. Oh, thank you so much, Yu-Gi-Oh! I appreciate it. He's a statue. Oh, I guess statues do have dicks, yeah. Never mind them. Okay, anyway, but when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. Oh, really?
Objection!
But you're the one that put her voice on the recording. So, let me get this straight. You are trying to help Miss Woods. That's nothing more than a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor. Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles, Your Honor, it is an outrage. What? Your hair follicles? Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out of it this time. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now, please take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor, and then he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them that you found it." There was no whispering, slyly, or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
Objection!
Kindness. The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? Oh. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself with while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law. Go get him! Suspect! Why, you dare call me my teachings and methods lies? Themis Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. Why did he give himself a mohawk? You'll never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm done with you. Huh? Professor Means, what's with your hair? Quiet! No talking in class! You can't do that. Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin with roll call. Athena Sykes. Huh? Oh, here? Apollo Justice? I'm fine. I mean, I'm here. Fool, the proper response is here without any extraneous information. Ow! I mean, here. What about Simon Blackwell? Oh, he's going down the... Okay, gotta do the judge. Here. C class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackwell. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Don't say it, please, please, please. I said, Simon Blackwell, are you here or not? Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it! There's always one, isn't there? Don't say it, Blackwell. I'll mark you absent. Now get out of my class this instant. Dude, okay, in this moment, I just want him to leave. Just fucking leave. Get out? Oh, very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher? Was that a double meaning? I don't... Oh, man. I actually don't know if he means that Means was his professor in school, or he's just playing a joke. I actually... It could be both things. I don't recall this conversation with Prosecutor Blackwell, like, where if he went to Themis Academy or not. Is he actually, like, his old professor? Oh, now I'm wondering. Or he just might be having fun too, but the other meaning could still be there. Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackwell is free of his shackles. It just so happens I was a member of my high school's disciplinary committee. But is that really so shocking? Constable lapdog to teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright. Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. All right, class is now in session. Ugh, why do I have this sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache? Just do it, honestly. Pay attention, I am not the killer. Juniper is. Exane, thank you for the 9 months, appreciate it. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening. Objection! But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial. I was not at school. Athena, you disappoint me so to think that you would label me a murderer. Now pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already at home by that time, so how could I have been involved in this crime? Oh, now he was at home. Objection! Professor Means, can you really prove that you had already gone home by that time? Can you prove that I was still at school? No, I can't. So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself laboratory cleaning duties until you graduate. I don't even go here. I do enough of that at the office. Oh, what? No way, man! I totally object! Robin? I can't believe I fell for the professor's silver-tongued lies. Why you? How dare you talk about your teacher like that? I'm not listening to you anymore, man! No way, no how! Now, I have a confession to make. You know those 2 statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself. Oh my God, Robin. Robin! The statues on stage. Do I want to know where this is headed? I don't. I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So I asked Professor Means to make it for me. In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell. Right, and it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished it. Professor Means was still at school. This is incredibly important testimony. The professor told me I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I'd make both statues myself. I'm so sorry for not telling the truth. Robin. Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight. Aqua, thank you so much for the 7 months. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. Simon, your head honcho among the delinquents. Do something. And who's in charge of the class pet around here? Not interested, but if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do. No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. Yeah, go get him! Fuck that guy! Go get him, Bird! I'm just gonna leave it right here for a while. Let this animation go. Bird up, buddy! Fuck that guy. Just go get him. Go get him, Taka. This is great. I'm happy with this. Hey, chat. Hope you guys are having a good old day. Happy to be here. Happy to have a gavel. I feel very powerful now. Good? You guys are doing good? Oh, glad to hear it, glad to hear it. Bird is the word. All right, I think the bird has done enough damage now. Nurse! Where's a school nurse when you need one? Oops. Why am I tabbed out? It would seem nice to know who seeks a showdown, Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff quick as lightning. Very well, then I will just have to prove my innocence myself. The real lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served old school style. What does that... Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please. Alright, Juniper is the killer. I am innocent. Yeah, sure. Now pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete the statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30. The defendant, Juniper, saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder? Oh. You're saying that you saw the finished statues? Precisely. She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there and heard her say so. Don't try to deny it. Oh, right. The professor was there when that matter came up. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours? It would probably take me at least twice as LONG. So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that sort of time. That didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over it by his own slippery means. Slippery means, ha ha ha. This case has colorful personalities. You can't help but like it. I love it. I like this case a lot. Pay attention! Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. Hold it! Miss Newman took over half a day. Can you please be a little bit more precise? What a wonderful question. She was having quite a tough time, you see. Prosecutor Gavin's statue alone took her from the morning hours into the evening. Well, it is a rather large statue after all. Don't be silly. It merely exposes the difference between student and teacher. Let me just take a quick look here. Who's to say that Phoenix's statue was ever finished? We literally have no evidence that it ever was a finished statue. I think we've seen it broken this entire time. And anytime they've shown like a picture of the stage, it never had a full picture of Phoenix's bust. I just think it was never done.
Hi.
Hi! Cassarin, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Don't be silly. It merely exposes the difference between student and teacher. Maybe that's the reason why we never put Phoenix's bust back together. We never put it back together like we did Clavier's because it would have been too obvious.
Hold it!
Most of the other statue, what exactly does that mean? Robin created the basic outline of Mr. Wright's statue before the last bell rang. I, in turn, completed the rest of it. I see. In academics as well as art, learning the basics is incredibly important. In short, you skipped the most important part of statue making, didn't you? Why, you insolent little, it is the practical applications built upon the basics that take so much time. Professors such as I mastered the basics a long, long time ago. Unlike Miss Fancy Pants here, who lacks all lawyerly fundamentals. All lawyerly fundamentals. Oh, quiet you. What's wrong with a non-guilty verdict? What? Now do you understand? I did not leave that stage until I was done. Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witness's claim? No. Not on your life, Buster! No, I don't. I know there's more to this, and I won't stop until the truth comes out. The more you struggle, the more you sink, like so much legal quicksand, so to speak. I use the world's ultimate technique to complete the statue by 8:30 p.m. Oh? Saw the two statues with her own eyes.
Hold it!
Maybe our client only thought that she saw the statues.
Silence!
A pity for you, but we have already confirmed it with the accused. She is on record as having seen both statues. Yeah, that's true. Just thought I'd give it a shot. I have the ultimate in courtroom techniques. It is absolutely airtight. Everyone fails except me. I still hate him. I will bury you! This will be your final resting place, along with all who believed in you. Is there no way to get to this guy? You better pay attention. Pay very close attention. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second.
Hold it!
Why were you in such a hurry? In the legal world, your body is your capital. The early bird gets the worm. That's why I get to bed at 9 p.m. each and every night. And that's why I was working as fast as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime. Oh, Grandpa has a bedtime. Dude, you're a statue. Statues don't sleep. Case in point, you dumb fuck bitch. Well, ready to concede that I never left the stage? No, I don't. I'd be careful, Athena, if you don't have anything. It's probably best to just grin and bear it for now until you find something to nail him with. Oh. But, ugh! When will you cease this nonsense? I am quite busy today as I was the night of the crime.
Hold it!
Yeah, but you could have taken a short break or something. Preposterous! I didn't even have 10 minutes to spare, not even 5 for a visit to the laboratory. Let me ask you, Your Honor, do you find anything wrong with my claim? So far, it appears that your statue making was quite a difficult chore, and I see nothing that could overturn your claim that you never left the stage. Ugh! But the art room is only a few steps away! What's the plan? All I can think of is pressing him like crazy. That's all I can think of too. We'll just have to seek out a hole to exploit. Do they now want me to go back to that statement and try again? Try this. It seemed like I was too early on this. How much chalk does this guy have? Do you really want to know? Oh, so I wasn't? Okay, so maybe I need to do the other option. Let's go back and do that again.
Hold it!
Okay, let's just, yes, I accept it. I've tried everything, but I still can't prove anything. I guess I concede. I couldn't hear you. Say it louder this time. I concede that Professor Means never left the stage. What? That's right, but what took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time. I couldn't possibly have committed that crime. I'm not gonna give up here. I'm afraid I have to side with the witness, Miss Sykes. And unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest.
Objection!
Not yet. The defense still has an objection. Oh my god. We do? Athena, you've thought of something? I've thought of something. Yeah. Well, as I said, not yet. Oh, so it's time for legal smoke and mirrors? Not yet, Athena. It's not yet time to quit. It's at times like these, when it seems like there's no way out, that you have to... Yeah. I have to turn this case upside down. He did commit the murder, but he never left. Instead of focusing on whether Professor Means could have gone to the art room, I should focus on how he could commit the murder without going there. It seems our young lady has a real bona fide idea. But I'll use any means necessary, even casting stones if it'll distract her. Yo, Taka, let's go! Who brought the bird to school? Sykes, dunno. If I hear one word of your usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts? If I accept the premise that the professor was on the stage the entire time, the only other answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it! Every last one of us made a huge mistake. We were totally wrong about the crime scene. We're gonna get a game over. Because we're gonna save the suspect first. We got something seriously wrong. In short, we should have never suspected Professor Means. He isn't the killer. If that's the case, then we're back to the defendant as there are no other suspects. Objection. I just wanted to smack my gavel. And I did now. A huge mistake. Get out of here. Ban that guy. Alright, here we go. So it is the crime scene. Holy fucking chalk. Alright, murder weapon! What if we got the murder weapon wrong? Really now? What do you intend to label the murder weapon then? Huh? Oh, perhaps you bludgeoned the victim to death with your duller-than-dull thinking! I'll give you a choice this time. Either change your thinking or suffer a penalty. But I know we got something wrong, so I guess I'll have the penalty.
I forgot I wasn't subbed and then ads happened.
Oh, how dare you have ads on my channel? Did you know that by using your free Twitch Prime sub every single month, you too can have no ads on your favorite streamer? Doesn't have to be me. But just saying, don't waste your free Prime sub. Take away the money of Amazon. Do it. If I accept the premise... Okay, we're at the same dialogue. Alright, so now we can get to the real point. The crime scene. If Professor Means was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer. Ridiculous! The defense has become utterly incoherent. Aw, my Yukiri, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emo.
Objection!
No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was. Continue, Sykeston. Okay, the murder was actually committed.
Take that!
I don't think I had to move my... I didn't have to move my cursor. That's the greatest part. The greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room, but if the murder occurred on the stage, that means the body was never moved at all. Silly girl, when the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Surely there would have been some blood if that's where the murder was committed. There wasn't any blood on the stage? Really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder that's now blood-stained. Zalgoose, thank you for the 4 months as well. I appreciate it.
Take that!
It's true there were no bloodstains on the stage floor, but there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this, the school banner. No blood would have gone on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed. Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence!
Oh, come on, Simon. Simon, why? Thought you were on my side. What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense. That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. Oh. He's like, do it again, but do it better. Okay, that's not any bad. Okay. The autopsy states the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest of it go? Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire makes more sense than not. Very good, Simon. Tell me what's your first choice for higher education. I'll write you the ultimate in recommendation letters. You are all but guaranteed to get it.
Objection!
Actually, the defense has something to explain that as well. If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then there must have been something else the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure out what. This is what soaked up most of the victim's blood. It was Clavier Gavin. Just kidding.
Take that!
Looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner. It's the Gaviner's banner that had been specially made for the school concert. Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have easily absorbed most of the blood, like a dishcloth. It would have definitely gone through, but sure. A lot more than that. And only a small amount would have soaked through to the school banner below. So it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little bit of blood on it. So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth. Oh, yes, that would explain it. The Governor's banner was like a dishcloth. Surely it was at least at towel quality. Okay, if it was towel quality, like terry cloth, maybe it could hold that much. But a flag, a banner, is not made out of terry cloth. Bruh. Simon, don't just stand there, do something.
Silence.
Huh? Sykes-Dinner, you are learning to wield a blade quite well. Oh, I got a compliment! Oh! I got a compliment. How will you respond when I come slashing at you like this? The remnant of a large bloodstain was detected in the art room. Why would there be blood there if the murder occurred on the stage as you claimed?
Objection!
The bloodstain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. And that something was a piece of evidence we've just finished discussing. The killer used this to bring the body's blood up to the art room.
Take that!
To take you stoops as so low as to present mere garbage to this court. It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. That someone was most likely the killer trying to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Governor's banner to the art room. Then the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense. Ah! Ah! The board fell on him. That's funny. Oh my god. I have my ringtone on, so I just heard a very loud objection and it scared the fuck out of me. Oh, sorry. I don't normally check my notifications during stream, but I think it was destined this time.
Hold it!
I got my e-citizenship certificate. Ah! Okay. I got my citizenship certificate, Your Honor. I have proof of my citizenship. Oh! Your Honor, it's real. Okay, sorry. To think the body was never actually moved. Also, Double B, thank you so much for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. They are the best cute axolotls on Twitch. And on YouTube, too. I'm an E-Canadian. I could have sworn whenever I applied for citizenship, though, that I applied for, I could have sworn I applied for a paper certificate. But apparently they're telling me I got an electronic one. Because I thought it'd be really cool to have a paper one for such a important document that verifies my citizenship, you know? I kind of wanted a paper one. Whatever. Hold it right there. The body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial? If it wasn't caused by the body crashing into the statues, then what was it? I hadn't thought of that. If that loud crash wasn't the body hitting the statues, then what was it indeed? Not in the skull banner shows that something was carried along the wire in it. If that's true, I know what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder and then on the stage after. The object that was sent down the wire to crash into the statues. I mean, the other banner?
Take that!
Oh, it's not. Maybe they'll do both? It's like whenever you apply for citizenship, you get a choice at the end of your application to ask for an electronic or paper one. And I'm pretty sure I chose the paper option. Maybe I can call and ask. Okay, the object that was sent down the wire to crash into these statues. Oh. Oh.
Take that!
I'm an idiot. Yes, I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it the day before the mock trial. But she used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was originally Lady Justice.
Silence!
The C in Crystal stands for Canada. Yeah, that's me. Perhaps you're onto something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scraphead relic in such a tedious manner? Excellent question, Simon. Keep them coming. You know why? You know why, but the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Damn. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, then Lady Justice was moved in order to... That's a good question. Yeah, it would have to be hiding. Point us to the body! Professor Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't possibly have moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi. Got him! It's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done. What? I wasn't taking this... Objection! No! Oh, come on. Now what, bitch? You should never underestimate me, Athena Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means. I think I got the point. Fine then. Say it already. I'm waiting. The murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until late the next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. So answer me this. Why didn't anyone see the body the entire time? That can be explained by, if the victim was murdered on the stage and left there, the body would inevitably have been discovered. And, of course, there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage. This is not good, Athena. Our claim is that this close to being beaten to a pulp. I know, but we've come so far. Consider yourself schooled. Consider yourself schooled, bruh. I couldn't have possibly killed anyone. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It always has been and it always will be. Justice, wait a minute. She was hung. Poor Juniper, she must seriously regret having asked you to defend her. Wow. Anyway, her wrists were bound, but okay. And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco? Oh, you are a bitch and I am gonna take you down. What? Not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against your friend. Huh? You have no right to call yourself a lawyer. Oh my god! Athena, don't let him get to you. Oh my god. Okay, that's it. We ride at dawn. Don't tell me I failed once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me. I've worked so hard to become a lawyer, and even studied psychology. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again? Aww. Athena, what's wrong? Breathe in, breathe out.
Congrats on the
Breathe in.
e-certificate, and keep up the fun streams _Karen.
Oh, Scarlet, thank you for the 5 months. I really appreciate it. Relax, Athena. Breathe. It's not working. Everything's going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Forgive me, Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would. Oh, come on, girl. Objection. Who's objecting? Oh my god, Robin again. You leave Athena alone, man! She's the one who saved me! Robin is, like, the best. We all stan Robin in this house. It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. And she saved the friendship between you, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena. One of the best. But I raised false charges against you. And that's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things. Whoa! What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you. You used legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important. Damn. But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far. It's not over yet, Athena. Even now, this very moment, I still believe in you. Junie. I know you better than most people think. And I know you'd never surrender to the dark age of the law like the professor did. The dark age of the law, she said it. Thank you, Junie, but I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do.
Silence!
Damn, panic attack in the courtroom is real. Stop your bleeding. This instant, you look like an utter fool. Prosecutor Blackwell? There is one who awaits you, is there not? And that is the reason you have studied so hard. He knows. She said that she did know Simon Blackwell before. Whenever he was first introduced, Athena did know him. He knows. He knows her background for some reason. Are you prepared to give up all that you have worked for thus far? It would not do to have you disappoint you-know-who. You-know-who? You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me. No evidence or anything else to establish my guilt. The bright, cheery dark age of the law. I like this phrase. The bright, cheery, dark age of the law. You are helpless before the might of lawyers for whom the end justifies the means.
Objection!
Yeah, Apollo, there you go. Why is Apollo not helping out Athena? Goddamn. Don't worry, Athena. You're doing fine. There you go. The truth will always win against people like him. But Apollo, what am I supposed to do? Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case. If there's truth to be found, and there always is, you're sure to find it. Now, let me see you smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Thanks, everyone. You don't have to worry about me now. The worst of our times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for your utter defeat. Oh, shit. Professor Court wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where her body was found. We know because there wasn't any time to move the body there for somewhere else. That means the body had to have been hidden somewhere on stage until it was found out. Let's think along these lines and see where it takes us. First up, when did Professor Means remove the body from its hiding place? Well, let's see. What was he doing right before the body was discovered? He was using the span of his time to fake his alibi he created, to move the body to where it would be more easily spotted. Therefore, the only time that Professor Means could have removed the body from its hiding place is... during the mock trial. It was moved during the mock trial, specifically... Well, oh. Yeah, I guess it would have to be when Junie wasn't there to pin the blame, right? Yeah. Oh, apparently not. Oh. Yes. She went to the audio room. You don't get any, penalized for this. Professor Means moved the body to an easily seen location during his long pre-recorded speech. The professor also moved something to the stage that wasn't there before. Specifically, during the mock trial, Professor Means wrapped the White Lady Justice in the school banner and sent it zipping down to the stone with a crash, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He drew attention to the body and made it look like the murder occurred in the art room. But was there anywhere to hide a body on that stage? It doesn't seem likely. No, there had to be someplace. Wait a second. How about something that should have been finished but was only mostly done? Something was used to cover the body up, but it didn't draw undue attention because it looked like it belonged there on stage. In that way, no one would suspect there was a body hidden inside. What was already on the stage and capable of concealing a body? Poor Phoenix Wright. Poor fucking Phoenix Wright. Why does Phoenix Wright get all of this shit, man? The body was wrapped under some cloth to hide what was really inside, cleverly disguising it as the boss's statue. Miss Newman gave up on the Wright statue, yet Professor Means finished it in a single night. What an impressive feat that was! No, his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work, the murder of Professor Court. I'm afraid I don't follow. He hid the body by making it look like the statue of Mr. Wright. With the body wrapped under a piece of cloth, it looked just like a statue. I second that. What? Now this is getting interesting. Simon is into this. And I'm into Simon. Let's go. No, no, this is getting preposterous. How would such a thing even be possible?
Objection!
We'll never know until we try. Uh-oh, I think I know where this is going. Okay, Apollo, time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Right. I'm gonna pose like the statue, like so. And now I want you to wrap me up in a cloth so that I look like a statue. I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth? I'm afraid that isn't the right color, Mr. Justice. Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honor. All right, I think that about does it. Well, what do you think, everyone? Do I look just like a statue of Mr. Right, or what? Looks like some random person to me. Weren't the statues a pair of busts? Phoenix Wright has that spiky hair on the back of his head. And her hair is just sticking up. Forget the hair! The statue's head is way bigger than your average person's anyway. You gotta hand it to me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it! The hands! Her arms are raised above her head in the dark bruises. The marks on her wrists indicated that she'd been tied up. Apollo, tie me up in a new pose. Wait, you're not into this kind of thing, are you? Objection. What? No! Besides, it was your idea! Just tell me how to tie your hands already! Professor Court's wrists were tied together, and I can't help but think that's related. How should I arrange myself to match the shape I want, given her hands were tied? Behind my head, behind my back. Ugh. Pain. Apollo, tie both of my hands behind my head! I should have done the objection pose, God damn it. See, this makes it possible to fake the spikes on the back of Mr. Wright's head. Oh my god. Sure, but then what about the statue's arm? With both arms behind your head, you can't exactly complete the pose. Yeah, it would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this. Can't help but think you've forgotten something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now. What did the victim's body have that I don't?
Take that!
There was an arrow sticking out of her side. Okay, Apollo, take that and plunge it into my side. Are you crazy? Fine, then go get some duct tape. Rapido, schnell! All right, I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it. Athena's like, just stab me! The fatal arrow to the side. Spiky hair created from two hands. A masterpiece in the making. Now, cover me up with that cloth. Oh my god. But remember to make the arrows stand out, okay? Bro. Guys, it looks exactly like Phoenix Wright saying objection. That's crazy. Mommy, the arm's too short. Remember your indoor voice, dear. Shh. Nobody's buying it. The arrow's nowhere near long enough. But, else could you use for the arm? Still won't give up, eh? I must commend you, if only for your spirit and determination. Of course she's not giving up. After all, she's put me through, she owes me an explanation. And one that makes sense. Disappoint me again, and the penalty will be doubly painful. I guess I better get it right this time. Think, Athena, think! Professor Court was murdered when she stopped by the stage to see Professor Means. If it wasn't premeditated, he must have used something close at hand in his little ruse. Apollo, show me those stage setup photos again. Like that? Right now? Okay, hold on. Please, 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 please be in this photo. It just has to be. The arm on Mr. Wright's statue is really this. I think it can only be two things. It's either the staff, and he has two of them, but I doubt that, or the ladder? There's nothing else it could be. So I'm gonna say the ladder first.
Take that!
Uh-oh. Step, ladder. Chat, you're terrible. Mr. Wright's not gonna like this. Never mind. I retract my previous statement. Wait, now we get the zoomed out picture? I like the zoomed out picture, but yeah, why can't you just use this thing?
Take that!
Really? You didn't see it, chat. Juniper Woods is fucking guilty! Guilty as fuck. Oh, that's what he says. Guilty as fuck. Also, I refuse to say stepladder. Viewers are reacting to a raunchy scene between Apollo and Athena. They have the wrong name on there. It's supposed to be Clavier and Apollo. They just got the wrong name. Yo, chat, fix the AI chat summary. It's Clavier, bro.
Take that!
I am not a Clapollo truther. It's just the only one that makes sense right now. There's not a lot of evidence with, like, Clavier Apollo ship, okay? Like, as of right now, at least. Like, they got something going on, but, like, it's not as much evidence as Phoenix and Miles. For sure. But I guess I can see it. I can kind of see it. They call each other cool. I guess. Oh my god, a Canadian citizen is streaming. Hi, newest Canadian citizen in town, it's me. Okay, got it! I know what he used for the arm on the statue of Mr. Wright! There is no such thing in this photo! Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the staff you have right there. staff. This is the spear of a great legal warrior. Whatever, just hurry up and lend it to me. Okay, no objection arm is that large. Come on. Go for it, Apollo. That is comically large. Ain't no way.
Objection!
Oh my god. No. It's Phoenix Wright! Look, it's that famous lawyer! That's definitely him. I know that pose anywhere. We did it. Didn't we? Well, am I not the spitting image of the legendary Phoenix Wright? The man who will bring us out of these dark ages and into an era of brilliant golden light. Damn, okay. Golden light. All I see before me is the pink specter of a man. That's just because Mr. Wright likes his statue. He's positively tickled pink. That can have other meanings. Get it, Apollo? He's tickled pink. Wow, that joke deserves a pink slip. It seems the gallery is quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking. And the witness? The resemblance is nothing more than a coincidence.
Objection!
Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can prove my theory to be more than mere coincidence. To prove that his spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do... of course the spear would have prints on it. He carries it all the time. I'm gonna do it for the lulz. Let's examine the spear for prints. That'll settle this whole mess. And just what do you hope to prove, and whose prints are you hoping to find? Professor... Of course you'd find Professor Mean's prints if it is his spear, after all. Okay, then the Says thank you so much for the $1 super chat donation. I appreciate it. The victim's prints would be there too. I had her do repair work on it a number of times. A penalty, please. Athena asks for the penalty. Oh, sweetie. It still hurts, you know. To prove that his spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do is see if it's a staff or a spear. The spear might actually be a staff. You know nothing, little girl. What's that supposed to mean? Spears are far more dashing than staves. Oh. That is all very interesting. It has little, if anything, to do with the issue at hand. To prove that his spear was thrust, okay. We had assumed the victim's jagged wound came from the arrow being forcibly shoved in. But if the wound was from this spear instead, then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it. Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will, by any means possible. What if I get rid of my spear? Oh, wait, what if I burn it? What's wrong with a non-guilty verdict? If I do that, then I'll be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I tell you. Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now. Now, I ask you in the gallery, help me decide the professor's fate. Bathroom detail. Retake the bar exam. Oh my god. 30% salary cut. dismissal. I like the booze. Ah! What? Your Honor! He's fucking dead. Gee. Prosecutor Blackwell, what has become of our witness, Aristotle Means? It is as Sykes suspected. Blood was detected on his staff. He has admitted to this heinous crime. All of it. He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there. Oh, that's the next episode of Simon Blackwell's soap opera jail series. Woo! I'm excited for that episode. Great, he'll teach felons that the end justifies the means. So much for rehabilitation. Can I ask what the professor's motive was? I could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth. One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist, too? That's another episode. I eventually had him pen to paper. It turns out Professor Means was the one taking bribes. The victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch. That led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right there on that stage. The result, the heinous crime that was brought before this court. The fool, like Newman, had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. It seems that he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own awl in order to make the killing look like the one in the script, and thus frame the defendant. But that scrap of paper was with Hugh's name had the same mark as Professor Court's planner. Yes, how about that? Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class. Really? So then... Indeed. Once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same book. The handwriting is being analyzed now. But like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This too was evidence of the bribery scheme and the victim had obtained. Know that Constance Court was clean, and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes. To think a professor would murder a colleague and then try to pin it on a student! If this is the dark age of the law, then we can only hope that a brighter future awaits. And the first step is to hand down my verdict for a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant Juniper Woods Oh, this is awkward. Not guilty! Woo! Court is adjourned. I'm the person that does it. I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge. We need young people like you, if we ever hope to restore the law to its former glory. Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference. Proudly serve Professor Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain. Man, Professor Blackwell, not Professor Blackwell, Simon Blackwell seems like a good man. I kind of hate it. I hate it, chat. That's the last thing I expected to hear from him today. Court is adjourned. I can do this. Yeah! Woo! Thank you, Fina. I really mean it. It was nothing, really. I can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it just like that. I don't know. You looked pretty wound up there at the end, literally and figuratively. You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster. I wanted to thank you too, Apollo. Don't mention it. The way you were always there for Fina when she was in a bind. And at the detention center where your smile gave me hope when there was none. It was like the warm rays of the sun shining down on peaceful woodlands. Oh. I think you're an absolutely amazing person. Uh-oh, this is where the crush begins. Thanks, Juniper, that means a lot to me. But I still have a lot of work to do. And I can't wait until we see you on the judge's bench. I promise I'll get there someday. That's why, until that day, I'll... Guys, I've got some big news! I mean, this is huge! Oh, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay, I think. So, what's the big news? The school festival! It was supposed to have been canceled after what happened. We just got a call, in memory of Professor Constance Court, who worked so hard to make it happen. The festival is being extended one extra day until tomorrow. Really? All right! Let's go. Anime! Oh my god! Oh, that's not Lamore. That's okay. My bad.
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy. Achtung, baby. It's time for the guitar serenade.
I heard it! Achtung, baby! He said it. Clavier voice. Woo! Achtung, baby. Okay, that was hot. Woo! Wow, that was so much fun! School festivals are amazing! I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away. Your singing voice, Juniper, could melt my H-E-R-A-R-T. Mr. Wright, thank you for that training seminar. Just remember the objection pose is all about attitude. Fucking hell. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win. Although Robin had you for a while there. I did, didn't I? But I'm just glad we made it back to how we used to be, thanks to Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with becoming a prosecutor after all. I'm gonna make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court. Mock trial loss? What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and you won? Oh my god. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle with the She-Devils. So, does this mean it's really gonna happen? Juniper! There's something I've been wanting to say to you. Huh? Oh! Is he gonna do what I think he is? Juniper? Just want to check. Can we still be friends? You know, best friends, like we've always been? Huh? Best friends? Hugh, weren't you gonna profess your love for Juniper if you won the mock trial? No, I was going to confess. Oh. That I'm not a genius and that I'm really 25 years old. Oh. Oh. Well, that's cool. Maybe he ain't that bad. That's pretty cool. But you already dragged it out of me during the trial. Whoops.
I hurt you. Crystal Love.
You hurt me. You would. Thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes. Listen, Hugh. You too, Robin Miriam. Oh god, Miriam exists. Me too. Miriam's got this tactical espionage action stuff down to a science. I've been thinking it's up to us to put an end to the Dark Age of the Law if we can. Dark Age of the Law! Fuck that. Let's all work together to usher in a new age where winning our only results from the truth. And the end never justifies the means. Yes! Count me in! I wouldn't have it any other way. Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship. You bet! And what about your BFF, Apollo? Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend a guy could have. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office. Wait, what? No talking about me behind my back! So, what kind of guy is he anyway? Well, if I had to describe him in one word. Really? 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 Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. What? For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate. Oh! And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. Is this after the bombing? Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our ever-cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind? Oh, maybe this is where it leads up to the bombing. Oh God. Not the Clavier bust. Oh my God. Do I keep going? I can't keep going. We can't do this. I can't do this. I want to keep going so bad, but okay, here's the problem. If I keep going, I won't be touching this case until Monday. So there's a high chance that I forget everything in this case. Because tomorrow we're playing investigations. So the goal was to finish case 3 so that I had a good stopping point. And then come back on Monday with like a fresh new case. Because otherwise I might forget stuff. Yeah, tomorrow we're not playing this game. We're playing investigations. Because we're sponsored. Look, I'm not going to pass up a sponsor by the Miles Edgeworth, okay? So we're playing just for one day tomorrow. Play them simultaneously. It's a hard decision because I want to start the next case, but at the same time I don't want to screw up my brain. Gavels hurt. Even like a light, dude, you could definitely murder someone with a gavel. Future murder weapon. This right here. Just doing that little tap on my forehead actually hurts. Fucking hurts, man. Anyway, it is a good point. It is a good point to stop. I'm so sorry. Trust me, I do not want to stop here. But I think it's the best decision. I think it's the most rational decision, despite my wants. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be rational. Ugh, that sucks. Alright, I'll put it down. Don't hit yourself with a hammer. It's just a wooden hammer. Come on, like what's the worst that could happen? Anyway, so I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna play Ace Attorney Investigations, which is crazy. And it's sponsored by Capcom, and I hope that you guys will come by, support the stream. I get to see Miles Edgeworth tomorrow, so I am ecstatic. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, have a great evening. Don't be stupid. Bye, everybody!